Welcome to the Advanced Dual Health and Life Coach Certification. Today, we are going through specialized coaching topics in health and wellness, and more specifically, coaching adolescents and young adults. Introduction. Adolescence and young adulthood are transformative and often challenges in stages of life. These periods are marked by rapid changes in their identity, relationships, and responsibilities. Coaching for this age group offers targeted guidance to help them develop self-awareness, build resilience, and achieve personal goals. This lecture aims to provide coaches with practical strategies to effectively support adolescents and young adults on their journey. Let's look at some key points. Understanding adolescents and young adults. Development characteristics. Adolescents would be in the categories of ages 12 to 18, where they experience physical, cognitive, and emotional challenges while forming their identities. Young adults would come between the ages of 18 and 25, where they navigate independence, career aspirations, and some deeper self-understanding. Some features of adolescence are that they desire for independence when valuing their peer approval, while emotional intensity due to developing brain structures develops. Young adult examples, balancing academic choices with part-time jobs, facing the question, what kind of career fit my values? Example, this is the time to explore, mistakes are part of growth. Take a look at some of the adolescent psychological development from the slide. Let's move on to psychological needs. Adolescents need security and validation. Young adults thrive on autonomy and structured mentorship. Example techniques. A coach may use strength assessment to help a 20-year-old align their career goals and personal values together. Example, every step you take now builds the foundation for the future that you want. Coaching strategies for adolescents. Creating a safe space. This builds trust with empathy and confidentiality. It avoids judgment to encourage open dialogue. Example, starting the sessions with an icebreaker question to ease the nervous teens into conversations. This is your judgment-free zone to explore your thoughts is something a coach can say to their client. Number 2 is emotional regulation techniques. You can use and teach stress management techniques like deep breathing, and some tools you can use is a feelings wheel to help clients identify and articulate their emotions. Example, a 16-year-old struggling with exam anxiety uses breathing exercises before the academic assessment. Your emotions don't control you, you control how you respond. Developing resilience. You can teach the clients to view setbacks more of like an opportunity for learning and reframe the negative experience into growth opportunities as one of the methods. Example, a student who fails a test develops a study plan with a coach's guidance to improve her future grades. Example, failures are lessons which are wrapped in disguise, unwrap them. Then it's building social skills. You can do a role play key interactions like asking for help or resolving conflicts. Use active listening exercises to strengthen interpersonal connections. Example, a shy 15-year-old practices introducing themselves confidently to new classmates. Confidence in your voice starts with believing in yourself. Coaching strategies for young adults. Number 1 is goal setting and time management. You can set SMART goals which are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Use time blocking techniques to prioritize tasks. And an example would be a university student balances athletics, part-time work, and academics through structured mapping. One small step daily adds up to major milestones. Career explanations and decisions. Using tools like career interest inventories to identify their passions and encouraging networking and seeking mentorship. Example, a 21-year-old adult interested in graphic design creates a portfolio through collaborations and internship. Example, your dream job starts the moment you transform your curiosity into action. Building independence and accountability. You can encourage decision-making practices through reflective exercises and hold them accountable with action-oriented session check-ins. Example, a young adult independently drafts a budget plan after coaching conversations about financial literacy. Freedom comes with responsibility, own the process. Managing transitions. It can be tough from supporting movement from high school to university or entering the workforce. So you're supposed to be addressing the fears associated with change by focusing on adaptability. Example, a coach works with a young adult relocating for a new job to ease fears through pre-planned steps and mindset practices. Every transition begins as uncertainty and ends as growth. Let's move on to techniques for mastery level coaching. Number 1 is strength-based approaches. Identify and amplify the unique strengths and celebrate small wins to build confidence. Example, a teen discovers their creativity through encouragement to join a poetry club. Your strengths are your power tools to achieve and overcome challenges. Next is some active listening practices. Paraphrase what the client says to affirm the understanding. Reinforce their insights with statements like that sounds like a breakthrough. Example, when you feel heard, you realize that your voice actually matters. Visualization and vision boards. You can use guided visualization to help young adults envision their ideal futures. You can create vision boards as tangible reminders of aspirations. Example, a young adult visualizes their success in public speaking before presenting to a group. Think it, see it, do it. This is how dreams become reality is something you can tell your client. Journaling for clarity. Guide their clients to reflect on their goals, fears, and next steps through written exercises. Example, a struggling teen reflects on their core values in a weekly gratitude journal. Example, writing down your thought is where the clarity begins. Number 5 is peer interactions and group dynamics. Facilitate teen empowerment workshops to foster peer collaboration. Example, during a group session, adolescents share personal leadership experiences to encourage self-expressions. Example, shared experiences build bridges and spark growth. Let's look at some of the summary tables. Here, we are talking about table 1, which are development needs of adolescents and young adults. We speak about the group, their core development needs, coaching focus, tools and techniques, example applications, and some expert insight. Let's have a look at one of the examples for adolescents. Their core needs are peer acceptance and identity exploration. This helps the clients establish self-confidence, and some tools you can use are role-playing and affirmation exercises. Example, you can make them practice introductions to make new friends confidently at school. And some expert insights are that peer approval often shapes adolescents' self-esteem, helping them build individually. Take a moment to have a look at the rest of the slides. Table 2 talks about the emotional regulation techniques. We speak about the technique, method, tools used, applications, and some advanced coaching insight. Let's have a look at one of the examples, which is the feelings wheel. We spoke about this in the previous slide also, and the method is that it identifies and helps articulate complex emotions. Some tools you can use are emotion identification charts and some guided exercises. Example, a 15-year-old uses the wheel to reframe anger into frustration for clarity. Some insight is that it provides emotional names fostering constructive resolution dynamics. Take a moment to have a look at the rest of the slide. Table number 3 talks about goal setting framework. Here we speak about the aspect, key questions, tools and techniques, and some example applications with some expert insights. Let's have a look at the achievable aspect. This is from the SMART, which is a SMART goal. Key questions is that, is this goal realistic within the current resources or constraints? Some tools you can use are discussing the potential roadblocks prior itself and find solutions for it. Example, identifying free workshops to develop graphic design skills affordably. Some insights are that success feels achievable when the action plan aligns with the client's capacity. Take a moment to have a look at the rest of the examples of S, M, R, and T. Table number 4 talks about the social skill development exercises. Here we're going to look at the exercise, objective, some tools and methods, example application, and some coaching insight. Let's have a look at one of the example, which is conflict resolution. Here, this equips the clients with strategies to handle disagreements easier, and some tools you can use are debriefing past conflicts to build resolution plans. Example application is that a team develops a calm dialogue format for roommate confrontations. Some coaching insight is that conflict resolutions enhances collaboration and reduces any relational tension. Take a moment to have a look at the rest of the examples on the slide. Let's talk about table number 5, which are stress management practices. We talk about the practice, tools and techniques, the purpose, example application, and some advanced coaching insight. Let's talk about example number 3, which is physical activity as a practice. You can use this tool to customize exercise plans, dance videos, or relaxing yoga, and the purpose is to channel the physical tension into healthy energy release. Example application is engaging in 15 minutes of yoga to alleviate stress before bedtime. And some advanced coaching insight is that movement acts as both as a mood enhancer and a physiological stress reliever. Take a moment to have a look at the rest of the slide. Let's have a look at the 4 more examples of the same stress management practices. Let's look at some MCQ questions. Take some time to look at question number 1 and 2. Take a moment to look at question number 3 and 4. Let's look at the 5th question together. What is the role of SMART goals in coaching young adults? We've already mentioned this twice in the last slide, so the answer is going to be B. SMART goals are basically essential for helping young adults stay focused and organized. This technique offers a lot of structure and ensures that the client have actionable steps to take towards their dreams. Thank you.